This is I can do better. Just bringing a highlight to the contradiction of Joe Blue. On his The Filth of Hunt Showdown, number 24, the newer videos, what he's doing, and blah, 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 whatnot. I don't know if you can find it otherwise, but if you sort by newest first, then you see all the comments there are, regardless if they're top comments or anything. YouTube tend to somehow hide these things. If you scroll down to the first comment thread that was actually made by the comrades, and scroll further down, finding Joe Blue's comment that starts, "Any potato, I provide reasoning and evidence to the best of my ability." The best of his ability already sucks as to cheats and finding cheats and whatnot, because he is horrible. Everything he says, you're just demanded to trust him. Everything he says is based on trust me, bro. Nothing else. But I want to highlight this part down here. Most so-called hacker hunters just want to focus on big name streamers for clout and attention, and don't really expose the day-to-day dealing with cheaters in general play. Now see, this is where Joe are ratting on himself. Because if we just go to his channel, it doesn't matter what we are watching. Just doing this so my screen is not taking the sound. It came from this video here. In here, he's talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, not showing any evidence of what he says to be true. In fact, I actually proved that video there is completely fabricated. You can go watch it yourself for that matter. If we then go further down, most hacker hunters, remember that, most hacker hunters are going for big names. Further down, it wasn't at this point. No. No. So the latest he did was Jack Frags. I will expand on this later. But first note, Jack Frags, Jack Frags, Jack Frags. And then we go further down. We then have, where is it? Psycho Ghost using his name. Again. We have the gaming merchant using his name. Again. And again, like a 3-part, like, dude, seriously? You're having a crush on these people? Shroud. Big name. He's using someone named Aetherized. If we do... He's an okay YouTuber. Not a big one, but still a YouTuber. He have set a name for himself. So still someone. Scumsh Blizzard. Like, I can continue with Gensnake, another person he used this name for. He did use the Realberg using Triggerbot for the finals, but here comes the biggest crush he has ever had. Rashta set, Rashta set, Rashta set, Rashta set, Rashta set. Like, the biggest crush Joe have ever had is on this guy. However, if we scroll further down, he even started with it long ago. So there we go. Jack Frags. His video here was insanely short, 23 seconds. Then over here, again, Jack Frags. He started having a crush on Jack Frags, was in love with Jack Frags. But his videos never got attention. So he went back to not doing anything, basically, just talking his ass off. And then he tried again. And he saw it gave a crap ton of views. And do you know what he then did? he went on to do it with the other guys. Scumsh, Aetherized, Shroud, Gaming Merchant, Psycho Ghost, Jack Frax again, because it gave him views. It gave his channel what's that called? When it made his channel a gathering forum of everything. Then he also targeted Steam a couple of times, as if there too, as if that should do anything. But if we then go look at it, Hunt Showdown video alone, Filth of Hunt, 800 views. Okay, that was fine. 1,000 views. But then again, 200, 200, 95. No one watches his Fortnite videos. Dead by Daylight, 200. Hunt, 1K. But if you go into these here, and then scrolls through, people are not agreeing with him at all. Okay, for the head roads, 3 comments there. Like, this here is why Joe Blue is a plague to the gaming community. Because he calls everyone that disagrees with him for cheaters. Whether or not they're cheating or not, it does not matter. The moment you are against Joe Blue, you are a cheater. I can show you here on his number 24. There are even more comments now. This guy here. First comment on the entire channel. Brother, that guy is not cheating. This is just embarrassing. Joe, how so? Like, completely ignorant. First comment on the channel. You should stick to single player games. First comment on the channel. Plot twist. You are the filth of this game. 2 comments on the channel. So he made this one here. Just makes up his own definition of hit scan on the fly. And then he wrote a comment under Void Jumper. Then we again, Annie Potato is a known Joe Blue, a known person to disprove what Joe Blue says. So he comments a lot. But still, actually that would be fun to see. You care to offer up a different definition of a hit scan, but not to be confused with a hit scan weapon. They are not the same thing. Don't bother, he doesn't realize he makes up hacks on the spot. He seems to know about all existing and non-existing hacks in the world. Man is a born genius. What's made up about it? A lot of aimbots allow you to choose where the aimbot snaps to, which can often be randomized, some which are often referred to as hit scan. Use randomly selected pattern they snap around the body. So yeah, just got curious. Have you 2 comments on this entire page? Like, people finding Joe Blue are mostly disagreeing with him because we all hate cheaters. What we hate even more is what Joe Blue are doing. When you confront Joe Blue, whenever you confront Joe Blue and disagree with him, you will be called a cheater, or he will ask you to like prove why you are not finding him serious. Why you think Joe Blue is serious? It's not serious. Cannot be serious. Why this here must be a joke. Even explaining to him why things are as they are, He still goes, and so what? How did they know I'm there? Let me give you the example of what Joe says here.
Oh, is that where?
There has been an explosion with a dynamite. There is a guy here that Joe kills. He's looking back for the person that's chasing him.
Is that where it is?
Now Joe Blue makes the most common reaction cheaters do to help hide their obvious cheating behavior.
Sorry, mate. The Nagant silencer head.
What everyone else have been saying is the assailant will appear down here. He also appeared up here just before. But he will appear down here and then shoot Joe Blue. How does he know I'm there? Well, let me see. You just kill the target that he was chasing, and then you go in on the exact same spot of this guy here.
Shot. He's going to be calling it.
There he is.
But then again, he's got a mate who also.
Let me go down again. Here we are. And so what? How do they know I'm there? Just because I can see them doesn't mean they saw me or knew I was there. Legit. Okay.
Things that I know of aimbot use in the past.
We do it again. We do it again. We do it again. See, there was the explosion.
Oh, is that where? Is that where?
I'll see if I can pause it at the right moment. You have the guy down there.
Sorry.
I didn't. Let's go a little back so I can.
Oh, is that where? Is that where it is? Sorry.
Okay,
Mate. The Nagant silencer
lost where he
headshot.
was.
He's going to call an aimbot.
But still. So, like, again, as I said, he's taking up the position of where this guy here was, and this guy here that Joe Blue killed was being chased by the guy over here. So, yeah. I just realized I didn't capture the cursor. This guy that Joe killed down here was being chased by this guy back here. So that is why this guy in the background knew where Joe Blue was, because he knew where this guy was. And since this guy is now gone, there's only Joe left, so this guy here becomes Joe instead. That's how he knew where Joe was. And Joe cannot fathom something as simple as that. Fathom? I think it's called fathom. Brain for it. But like, dude, seriously, your entire channel is just one load, like a bunch of fucking crap gathered all in one place. I can take one of your older videos or do the exact same thing. Hunt Showdown, X-Files, Footstep, Chameleon, and Teleport. Let me get the headset so I can also hear the sound, because apparently he's complaining about no footsteps in this one here. So if we do this...
This is like aimbot. So I know there's a dude out here, right? I've been following this guy. Trying to get a track on him. Been around our back, and the guy I was following is the guy that's just been killed. So this new dude has just shown up and killed the dude.
Well, Joe actually just explained in his older video why the killer of Joe Blue knew where Joe was. Because his target just got killed. That's how. So the other guy is now potentially running into the position where the corpse is. Exactly just like Joe did.
Dude, I was tracking. Seems to stop there a bit suspiciously. Comes out, is that no foot?
Seems to stop there a bit suspiciously. No. They didn't seem to stop.
Tracking. Seems to stop there a bit suspiciously.
No, they are making sure that they're safe, covering the front, back, surroundings, whatever they did at that moment. Nothing suspicious about that.
Comes out, is that no footsteps?
Now you're asking if that's no footsteps, so you didn't watch your own clip through. You're not even sure of what happened here.
So we can hear them running around. We can hear their footsteps then.
Then you can also hear them walking.
They stopped. Their
No, they
footsteps
didn't.
were on wood, which would make it sound like they're running up the stairs on this.
No, they would be climbing, not running up the tower. It would be climbing the ladder of the tower, not running.
Tower. Step across. Did you hear that? That
No, because you played and paused, so we had no opportunity to actually fucking hear it.
sounded like very, very low footsteps
Regardless how low they are, if they are there, it's still footsteps.
on wood.
Yes, because they are
I don't think
on
that
wood.
this is wood here. I think this
It
is
is.
all gravel here, right?
No, it's not.
I think it's all gravel.
This also shows you have no idea what is going on in the game. You have no compound awareness. You have no compound knowledge.
There. So this is a weird one.
Play it.
So footsteps on gravel. Then footsteps on wood. And then you hear it like footsteps on wood. Ever so slightly, very low. The footsteps are coming from here. And then they step
Then stop talking!
across. This is gravel, there's no wood here, man.
It is wood. It's literally a stair. It's a staircase. It's a stair up. Made by wood. Not gravel. Wood.
There's no wood
Yes, there is.
here. But they're basically making hardly any footsteps.
But they're still making footsteps.
They're making ever so slightly
No.
wooden footsteps on mud.
Exactly. Wooden footsteps on wooden stairs.
Which is very difficult. Like wooden footsteps walking are quite difficult to hear sometimes, but they sound so low down, but you can just vaguely hear them. They're wooden footsteps.
Because that's how it's built in the game. Sidestepping doesn't make a crap ton of noise compared to straight walking or even more running. That's why you can barely hear them.
And this guy's walking on gravel, not on
He's walking on wood. On wood.
wood. So you hear really loud footsteps. So he wants me to think he's
No, he does not want you to think something. Now you're just creating up lies. As I said, his entire channel is fabricating lies. Let me show you. I completely forgot that I could not do the trials anymore. So I did this here. Found this video instead. You can see Joe was standing here. It's exact same location. Joe was standing up there before. And he saw the tower. The guy here is inside of the tower, or up at the tower, I guess you would call it. Then if we go a little further, need to go down now. Then he actually steps down here. Looking down, last time I checked, this here was called wood. It's not gonna spin around to see it, but all this platform here is made of wood. So last time I checked, that material is called wood and not gravel. So yeah, back to Joe's video.
across. Did you hear that? That sounded like very, very low footsteps on wood.
Bingo! On wood, not gravel.
I don't think that this is wood here. I think this is all gravel here, right?
I really don't care what you think, because you have already proven you don't know.
I think there's all gravel up there.
I don't care what you think. It's not gravel. It never has been, never will be. Probably.
So this is a weird one.
Not really. You
So
need it to be
footsteps
weird.
on gravel.
That's because they were on the other side of the stairs. Now you hear them walk up the stairs. That is what you're hearing from the lowest plan to the platform made of wood, then over to the other stairs of wood.
Then footsteps on wood.
Yes.
and then you hear it like footsteps on wood.
Exactly.
Ever so
Because it's made of wood, never made of gravel.
slightly, very low. The footsteps are coming from here, and then they step
What?
low. The footsteps are coming from here.
No, the footsteps are coming from there. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, they could be coming from here because there is a stair over there and there is a stair over here. So they could be coming from over here. So what? Actually, I do think they're coming from over here because this distance to that staircase here, from the staircase here is shorter than from there to over here.
Ever so slightly, very low.
But it's still a staircase.
Like
You can literally hear it.
wood. Ever so slightly, very low. The footsteps
They are coming from right here because the staircase is right there.
are coming from here, and then they step across. This is gravel. There's no wood here, man. There's
No, no. Stop lying.
wood here.
Well, you are right. There's no wood on top of this. All this you see here, all this here is gravel. That there is a wooden staircase.
But they're basically making hardly any footsteps.
It doesn't matter if they are making hardly any. They are making the correct amount.
They're making it ever so slightly.
Doesn't matter. They're making the correct amount.
Wooden footsteps
Bingo. Wooden footsteps.
on mud, which is very
No. Oh, fucking hell. You were correct, and then you fuck it up. This here's what I mean. Like, he's fabricating everything just to make an excuse of him dying. Fucking Christ, save me.
very difficult. Like wooden footsteps walking are quite difficult to hear sometimes, but
Bingo! You got it right.
they sound so low down, but you can just
Nope.
vaguely hear them.
Nope.
They're wooden footsteps, and this guy's
No.
walking on gravel.
He's not walking on fucking gravel, dude. Never has.
Not on wood. So you hear
Stop lying. Stop lying.
really loud footsteps, so he wants me to think.
No, he does not want you to think anything. He wants to be playing the game. You're the one fabricating a lot of fucking shit. Stop lying.
He's making his footsteps sound like wood. So he's
No. He's making his footsteps sound like wood because the game has planted, the game developers has planted wooden floor planks on that area over there. So he is making wooden footstep sounds.
he's got wall hacks. It's almost confirmed wall hacks.
So, what? Because he's playing the game, it confirms wall hacks. What the actual fuck are you talking about?
Okay, so let's go back.
Dude,
here.
get off those weeds.
So when I came in here,
He killed your target. Then he became the new target because he was in the position of your target.
running in,
Running.
footsteps on gravel.
Yes, because the gravel is on the side before you reach the staircase up to the platform that is also made of wood, over to the staircase there that is also made of wood.
Footsteps stopped then. That already made me suspicious that
Why?
they'd seen me wall hacks. They'd stopped.
No, they're playing the game. They're taking their precautions.
Now they're making it sound like they're running on wood.
No, they're making it sound like they are walking on wood up the staircase that is right over there by playing the game.
Which doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does.
Really,
Yes, it
'cause
does.
sounds like it's coming from over here.
It sounds like it's actually coming from right there. You know, exactly where the staircase is. 100% exactly where the staircase is.
So they want me to think, oh, wooden footsteps.
No, they don't want you to think anything. They want to be playing the game. That's all they want.
Probably in the watchtower.
No, they're not in the watchtower.
And you hear there's a couple of footsteps on wood. Blum,
Because it's wood. It's a wooden staircase.
blum. You just hear them ever so slightly. Let's turn it up. Turn up VLC player. Do you hear it over the top?
No, I got deaf the moment you shot. I didn't hear shit. Because that shot overruled anything and everything my ears previously heard.
My footsteps 2 like sets of wooden footsteps. Guys on gravel.
Guys on wood. He is on gravel. Now he's walking on the wooden staircase. Now he's on the wooden floor planks.
So you see that you hear a couple of wooden footsteps that sound like they're coming from like here.
Like here. Like here. Not up here, down here. Because he's taking the wooden staircase up to the platform. Then walking on the platform over to... on the wooden platform over to the wooden staircases.
Yeah. And then a couple of footsteps as he sidesteps out.
Exactly. Sidestep makes less noise. Ever so slightly.
And then as
And
I
I
drop
got death
down,
again.
he bang one tap headshots me as I'm...
And so fucking what? He got lucky. It was probably a miss. Because you sidestep it to that side, he got you on the head. Like, duh. Logic, brain. Oh, wait, sorry. You don't have any.
falling down. So this guy's got some kind of cheat to make his footsteps sound
He got some kind of cheater. Uh-huh.
like he's on different surfaces.
No. You make this insane claim. Then prove such cheat exists. Don't just make us take your words at face value. Don't just say that is happening. You need to trust me, brah. Show that you're actually doing it. Show that you're figuring it out. Please show you're figuring it out. You're not. Okay, great. You are, however, spectating him. I'm not gonna see that. Okay. As you saw, Joe is fabricating things since the dawn of fucking time on his entire channel. I can go even further back. That was 1 year. That was X-Files something. I can go even further back. If you go all the way back, all the way back, all the way back. Come on, all the way back. Resident Evil. This here is his solo gameplays. Then, where are you finding it? Hi, Joe. Real test. Slate Day 1 kill. Hunt real. Evidence of being targeted by cheaters in Hunt Showdown. Okay. Okay. Come. Let us see. Let us see. Where are your teammates? What? Where are your teammates? Wait. What? So he's in a group of 3, but he's in like solo. Never seen that one before though. Interesting. Okay. I'm just skipping around to see where he's being targeted. And then I will... Okay, back there. Back there. So, actually he just got shot at by an enemy. So if we see here, from the beginning here. Starts the dog kennel. So people in the surrounding compounds can hear that. Okay. So 1 year ago, you didn't know that when you enter a map, you have full ammunition, meaning you don't need to pick up ammo right away. Says a lot about your skills already by then. No, was it two years ago? 2 years ago, you didn't know that. Says a lot about your skills. You're going for the clue, which is normal. Was that someone starting between here and Slaughterhouse, then going over here? I think it was called Slaughterhouse. Because the... already then Joe should be aware that he was seen. He was seen. So people know where he is. And the emulator is making sound. You hear the horse. You don't give a fuck. Yeah, they saw him. And he just now figured it out. I heard it because if you hear, after this, if you hear the shot, then get hit on the wooden fence. There. It hit the wooden fence right behind him. So, like... Why are you going in there? You're already at a disadvantage. Jumping the fences like that. You literally saw him! Why don't you... Wow. Nothing remotely close assembles being targeted by a cheater right here. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? The only thing I saw here is someone cannot accept being downed, being killed by a player. There's no cheating here. I'm really curious, what is the cheater part in this video? Possibility of cheaters using my Steam ID to force match with me. Oh my god. This here is how he has always been. This here is how important he thinks he has always been. Like 1 year ago, he barely had over 100 followers, subscribers. Badges. If I'm not mistaken, I can do this. I have... Be quiet. 8 months ago, he had 89 subscribers. Even less over a year ago then. Even less 2 years ago. People had no fucking idea who he was. And yet he thinks he's the most important person on the entire fucking planet. Oh, fucking Christ, dude. This here is the reality of who Joe Blue are. It's not because he actually are good at the game. It's not because he's well known. It has nothing to do with him. However, he desires being an important person. So this here is what he is doing. 1 year ago, the first ever video he made, he claimed people matching up with him in his Steam ID because they want to target him. That is how ridiculous he is. And it has not gotten better at all ever since. You can see he's continuing it. If I just stop here, Fortnite, cheaters and sus plays. Hunt, 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 hunt. Fortnite Deceived Inc. highlights. He also at some point Deceived Inc. sus players. He's doing it in every single multiplayer game, PvP multiplayer game he plays. Every single one of them, without exception. What do I mean by without exception? Dead by Daylight. All of them. He's doing it in all the PvP games he's playing. He is a joke. He has no idea what cheats are. He has no idea what actually is happening in the games. He does not care. He's doing this for clout and attention. That's all he's doing it for. Like he said in his own fucking comment. Even more comments now. Like he said in his own comment. Let me see if I can find it real quick. There. Most so-called hacker hunters just want to focus on big name streamers for clout and attention and don't really expose the day-to-day dealing with cheaters in general play. That is exactly 110% what he is doing. However, he's excusing it. While I do videos on big name content creators for clout and attention because I don't know what I'm talking about, like I just proven, and my entire channel is proving it, it's not really for clout and attention and more on the fact that nobody seems to question these people. You're literally saying people are already questioning these people. Most hacker hunters focus on big name streamers and more on the fact that nobody seems to question these people. You are a walking contradiction. You say everyone are cheating except you. That makes you the only actual cheater in the entire world. Who else has done videos on Jack Frags and Rashta? Nobody as far as I can see. There used to be a video here. How I know it is, yes, he is cheating. There are other videos way more blatant than this. So there used to be a video somewhere here. I apparently cannot see it for some unknown reason, but there used to be a video here 4 years ago. However, something funny, if you just search Jack Frags cheating on YouTube, cheating in Call of Duty Warzone, or is it, then obviously you using his name for clout and attention. The new Call of Duty cheat is pretty bad. Cheating in Battlefield 5. Saying he's apparently cheating again. Call of Duty Warzone cheats are out of control again. Jack Frags is talking about the cheats being out of control. AI cheats are out of control now. 8 months ago, he said the AI cheats are out of control. Jack Frags is also talking on the subject of cheating. So yes, people are calling it out. Even Jack Frags is calling out cheating. 4 years ago, people were questioning whether or not he was cheating, meaning there are more blatant videos than what was up here prior. Rashta then. Max the Yukoner, 4 years ago, is Rashta said a hacker hunt showdown content creator #1. Okay, just Rashta said cheating. The first video I get up, the very first video, is talking about Rashta said. And then a little down, ignoring Rashta's own video, then a little down we have you doing it for cloud. Literally doing it for cloud. 1 year ago. It has already been called out 3 years before you did it. And then you do it for cloud. I'm not doing it just for cloud and attention. I'm doing it because no one else are doing it. Yeah. No one else is doing it. It doesn't matter how many there are. You're not supporting them. People are calling out cheats when they see it. This guy here is one of the biggest, as far as I know, biggest cheat catchers in Hunt Showdown. One of the biggest. One you have also mentioned yourself is also calling out cheaters. These people actually know what they're talking about. That's why they have a reputation of fucking being trusted. Because of what they're saying. By also showing the fucking cheats, being in communication with people that shows the cheats too. There are already people you should fucking learn from if you want to catch cheaters. Like I have told you from the very fucking beginning, Joe. But no. Let's go back. Joe doing it for clout. No stream sniping involved. Okay, so this guy here seems to catch hunt streamers. Let's see here. Let's see here. I don't care for the videos made by Rashta. Spectating a cheater in Hunt Showdown. Interesting. So here we also have one that's spectating Square name, possibly blind 7 months ago. So he's also calling out cheats. Rue standard, I boost, Square. So he's also calling out cheats. Yeah, there are no one calling out cheaters, Joe. No one. I got banned for killing streamers in Hunt Showdown. Okay. Possibly blind 2 years ago. Spectating a cheater in Hunt Showdown. Hunt Showdown. Cheater with his friend. Asia servers full of cheaters 3 times a day. So, like, you see, people are calling out cheaters. I don't know if these are legit cheaters or anything. What I do know is people are doing it. You're not, Joe. Simply, you are not calling out cheaters. You, however, are crying about every single person that killed you. And you cannot say otherwise anymore. You have live streams of it. You have live streams of you directly crying 95% of the times you're killed. 95% of the times you're killed. You're calling it cheating. Regardless how you think otherwise, you now have evidence proving me right. Every single time you die, 95% of the time, you're calling it cheating. Literally. Okay, I'll end here.